All right, I'm gonna do this one more time. Mexican nonverbal communication. Now, the first one if is this, which means yes, 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 yes. It's really useful. You can point your hand over to somebody or hold it up high and do this if someone's far away from you, and you can say yes. And it's also used for I agree with you. Like when you're talking and then they're like yup, yup, yup. And it comes from what's the guy's name? El Chavo, from the show El Chavo del Ocho, and he had a song where he was saying eso, 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 like that, yeah, that. But now people just go like that. So that's the first one. It's actually pretty useful, especially in a loud place, or you want to just, you're not facing someone or someone's far away, like I said, or you're just lazy and don't want to talk. Now, the second one is another one. This one's very common, and my Mexican friends can chime in, but it's like thank you, or it's like thank you, like this. It's funny because in America, this would be to me like a Italian person that's mad at you. I don't know if that's really true, but like, hey, hey, but here it's like, thank you. Like, I respect you, kind of like, hey, I respect you. Like if a car stops for you, you can go like that, like, hey, thanks, man, respect. At least that's the way I interpret it. That's very common. Um, oh yeah, and then, like I said in the other video, if you want to get a check when you're at a restaurant, you just write in the air. And it's handy because the person's often far away, and you just get eye contact or just say something to get their attention, you know, and then you do that to get the check, which is called la cuenta. Now, the last one is fun. It's very fun. And in fact, probably the cutest thing that I like about like that Mexican people do. And it's when you make a joke, or you're pulling someone's leg, or making a joke. Then you go, there's two ways to do it. You can do a quick one like ah, ah. Or you can do this too, ah. Or you can do a longer one like ah. And so I'll give you an example that a person did that was so hilarious, and people do this sort of thing all the time here in Mexico. So I was in my peyote retreat in San Luis Potosi, and San Luis Potosi is hot. It's a desert. It's completely a desert. And we were sitting in the bus, and I saw a husky, among the people in front of a store we were at. And then I said, oh man, like that's a husky. That's a dog that is, supposed to be in cold weather, like snow. And it's now in the opposite with, a desert. And then my friend goes, and because, okay, we're in a peyote retreat, and San Luis Potosi is sacred for peyote, to the Huichol people. And so since we're in this retreat and this is a sacred place for peyote, my friend quickly too, she's very clever, she goes, anything is possible in San Luis Potosi. Ah. I love it. It's my favorite thing that Mexicans do. So there you go. The last one has a little bit of a verbal because it's ah or ah. But anyways, I highly suggest that you use these things among your friends, no matter what country you're from. And because, let me see, how can I say this? Because this is the best video ever made on Mexican culture. Ah.